G'day there, legends. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Terror from the Void. Let's jump in there. So what did we do in the last mission? What did we do in the last mission? We defended the mist repellers and we just went into an ambush. Let's get in there. We'll pick up some supplies. I was complaining about lack of supplies, so this is some good fortune, I guess. Alright, what are we up against? Pandorans. It is Pandorans. There's a number of them. Mindfragger. Myrmidon. Battlefront gunner, so he'll have return fire. It's a shotgun Triton and another gunner. Let's send Sophia around the other side of this tree, take out that gunner. Beautiful.
What's our move? No time to lose.
If we double dash, we should be able to take out this Arthron. Well, that's interesting. We're one tile away. I must have dashed to the wrong square. That's a bit savage. That is a wee bit savage. Okay, what can you do to this Myrmidon? Okay, Myrmidon torso is gone. And I believe the torso is the weapon. Yep. So he should be pretty much dealt with.
Ready. Already there.
So we can come down here and try to deal with this. We'll send the heavy down and just bash to finish the job. Obviously the miscalculation with the berserker's really annoying. Sophia, you're fine. I know we've still got the car. So you're going to come here and provide Overwatch.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Try and protect us from the Mindfragger. We might as well fire a volley at this Triton. Scarab's not doing anything else at the moment. Ooh. We took out enough of its body parts to panic it. Oh, every part of its body. Every part. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's start looking at crates. Looks like they're all down this way. There's one there, one there, one there. And I don't see any others. Okay, so the car needs to come back this way. And we'll get Jacob to overwatch in this direction. Do a bit of extra safety against the Mindfragger. Sophia could have used kill and run. Right. That was silly of me. Missed. Huh. Oh, Jacob shot it down in the air. Oh, that's brilliant.
Moving.
That is brilliant. Okay. Let's get some crates. First, we'll move the car up and we'll just put it directly in the car.
Here.
What did I just say? Directly in the car.
What's our plan?
Jump up here, get this crate. If I want to go down... Okay, I actually can get down this turn. Good. And I can move the car up. Well, that's just brilliant. So here will come back just to be a little bit closer to everyone. Same with Jacob.
I'm prepared.
And next turn we'll get that last crate and see what other supplies we get. Couple more turns before the exit will appear for us. But all the enemies have been handily dealt with at this point. Of course, more will start spawning in. That's fine.
Ready.
Nothing we can do about that. What have we got? Sniper pants. Don't mind if I do.
Moving to coordinates.
Channel open.
Excellent.
What's our plan? Sprinting to position.
Just doing this to get Mad Dog out from the wall. He was trapped by the scarab at that point. And I think we could just end our turn like this, to be honest. There's no enemies to overwatch at. So, where's this exit? Other side of the map? Okay, over there. It could be worse. Could be further. Could be a lot further. Okay. We'll move the car around here. Our assault over here is not so encumbered that
Wait.
I mean, we won't be able to empty into the car this turn, but it's not like they can only take a couple of steps.
Running.
And we'll just push towards the exit with everyone. You can jump over. Was I just imagining that I could tab to other people
Moving now.
during these animations? Like, am I thinking of XCOM 2? Is that an XCOM 2 thing?
Moving in quick.
Oh. We found another enemy. Okay, it is a gunner, which is a bit annoying, so it will be able to take some shots if it wants to.
Moving in quick.
But we can move Jacob over to Overwatch if we want to as well. And we will.
Nothing's getting past
And
me.
that'll be our turn. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, there's a sneaky boy with a gun. Frightened wretch. Seriously, something the size of a scarab and that wretch is still missing. I say as Jacob fails to hit the Arthron. That's the Myrmidon, still just bleeding out. It's basically a non-combatant at this point. Okay, so I don't think everyone can make it to the exit this turn, which means
Let's go.
Receiving.
I do need to kill some things. Okay. So yeah, all he can do is spit.
Receiving loud and clear.
Like a grenade at this guy. Got its head, that's not bad.
I'm prepared.
Okay, we've taken the pincer off that one, so he's... They don't have spitterheads, nope, so he's a non-combatant now. So let's just finish off the other one. If we can.
Ready. Pushing the limits.
Let's do this.
I was going to overwatch with Jacob, but it's not necessary now. Let's keep moving to the exit.
On the double.
And that'll be our turn. I love that the mercenaries, you can't augment or mutate them, because that's not their job, but you can force them to take on a different name. Mm-hmm. And damage. Great turn. Great turn for that Triton.
There.
Okay.
Let's go.
Mind Fragger exists, but just head to the exit, please.
Let's go.
Thank you, Maria. Solid effort. Excellent. Okay, Sophia's up to level 5 already. Brilliant. Sniper pants. Don't know what that was, what they were doing out there, but hey, whatevs. Not enough to reverse engineer, unfortunately. Sophia. Beautiful. Beautiful. Immune to goo. Extra carry weight. Okay. And Jacob and Mad Dog were already level 5. Okay. Don't know how they leveled up faster, but they did.
Research complete.
Okay. New Jericho. That research will get us some bonus materials. The Spy Master is in the marketplace. Just obviously an infiltrator. I do quite like the infiltrator. I have played with this character before. I like their remixed second row ability. And there will be a priest eventually as well, I believe. I don't want to rely too heavily on the marketplace, but I am tempted to snap up that. Trying to make sense. I am tempted to snap up that infiltrator, to be honest. Just seeing if there's a haven that I might prefer to recruit someone from. Not at the moment.
Research complete.
Yep,
New Jericho
skipping
was
that.
one man's vision.
What is this new research? Pandoran colonies isn't new. I don't think hatching sentinels new either. But we'll chuck them all in there for sure. What recruits are available here? No one I'm particularly interested in. Okay, they're all healed up. We're just waiting on the Manticore. I am going to grab this infiltrator, I believe. I like them. The point of games is to have fun, right? Or I could buy the priest class. That's also interesting. Basic bionic technology. This is very tempting. So is sentient AIs. Oh, that's very tempting. To pick that up early. Get a third. I mean, it's expensive. So let's take a look. The reason I'm thinking about hiring someone is when I finish building this, I'm going to want another team. So I'm going to want 2 sets of 6. So I've got... Obviously, I'd like to be able to take more than 6, but we're dealing with the manticores that we have at the moment. So we've got a set of 6 here. We've got 4 here. So I need 2 more units, and I would rather get them sooner rather than later so they can start leveling up at the base. Sentient AIs as an early pickup, though, is really powerful. Particularly when we are sitting on a research that's taken 3 days here. We are a little more flush with cash and food than I would normally be at this point. I am going to get sentient AIs. It's a chunk of change. But the earlier you pick up that research, the more impactful it is. And I can then come here and trade food for materials. We'll get some more materials defending this haven. And then I'll try to pick up the Spy Master. If I'm lucky, I might even be able to recruit someone from this haven defense. Is that the Forsaken attacking Anu? Now that's something I have not seen in a minute, let me tell you. Okay, beautiful. Now, I just finished building a bulldog. Very timely. So I'm going to swap that because the Forsaken have a good chunk more armor. I'm surprised I haven't seen the Overrun mission pop up yet. I'm sure it'll be arriving shortly. I don't think I want to make any other changes at the moment. I believe I will make this one change. I built you a shotgun. I am still building you a shotgun. Okay. So I just spent those skill points for nothing. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Let's jump in and do this mission. I was thinking it was the Pure, which would have actually been a bit more challenging. I'm glad I've got the Scarab either way to deal with a bunch of armor. So the Forsaken at this point in the game all tend to just have the regeneration torsos, which are a bunch of armor. Whole bunch of armor. And the AI units really love their stomper legs. So I could jump over there and grab those guys. And in fact, I think I will. So this is a defend a building mission. Okay, I've seen a priest. Charlie Eagles. Ethereal retribution, enemy attacks. Right, marked for death. That is pretty brutal. So if we attack any high level units, the unit that attacked gets marked for death and takes extra damage. Ooh, and this guy has Psychic Scream, which is a significant threat at this point in the game. I'm not going to lie. Stomp, so we can do 200 shock damage. Okay, so that will actually daze this person.
Target located.
There's the other one over there. Okay, and we've seen a berserker in here. Tentacle berserker. Okay. Well, this guy's kind of slow. I was hoping to run up to the priest and use my stomp to daze them.
No rest for the wicked.
And I still can. Alternatively, I could just swing this at them and daze them.
Moving to position.
Excellent. Now, my guy is unfortunately now marked for death. Don't love that, but could be worse. Okay, so we've seen a few more. Trying to avoid hitting our berserker. Did we miss? Or are they just very heavily armored? So I'm going to tuck back behind this building. Oh, is there one down here as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there isn't. Okay, so I'm going to tuck behind this building to protect my heavy. I don't want him getting... shot with those virus guns and panicking. Okay, so I did a bunch of damage to the thing I'm meant to be protecting, but I Also took a bit of armor off those guys. Okay, so there's no route directly in there. So it's reasonably safe for my berserker to run up here. I was just checking that those two can't just cut directly through these buildings to get to him. Doesn't look like they can.
Moving in.
With Maria, I'm hoping to get her up onto the roof. Oh,
I'm prepared.
eventually want to do the same with Jacob as well. But he's a bit far away. Now, I know I could move a few tiles further in that direction, but he's much better protected here, which is important.
Let's go.
And we'll put Sophia up against the wall here. Beautiful. I guess that's our turn.
Channel open.
We just hope that with the one AP that priest has, he doesn't mind control the berserker I sent up there. Poor Virus, so he's going to lose 4 will points a turn. I'm reasonably happy for him to shoot at the building with the Virus rifle. It doesn't do a lot of damage. In terms of damage, the berserkers are what we need to be worried about. So I could run up here and take a swing at this guy. Leave me fairly exposed to the berserker coming back, though.
Receiving loud and clear.
Can't wait. Let's do this.
So I was going to try and get her up on the roof. Doesn't actually look like that's going to be the best course of action now. Oh.
Ready to go to
I just assumed I would be able to see this guy. Okay, got rid of one. He was very low level though, so it didn't reduce the will points of the others. As it turns out, I have to... Well, I don't have to get this one up on the roof, but I'm going to. So, bit of wasted effort there. I'd like to tuck him back behind this wall to keep him protected, but I can't.
Receiving loud and clear.
What I can do is come here, take a slug at this guy, and run back. I don't want to stay there. Now, this guy's immune to daze, which I hadn't actually taken into consideration.
Zooming in.
Took the priest out. did more damage to the building I'm meant to be protecting.
Ready.
Ready.
It's so hard to move around in these maps. How do I want to do this? Can't use the scarab on that guy. He's too close to the buildings I'm meant to be protecting. I could try to get this berserker, but I'm really likely to again take out a building I'm meant to be protecting. I think I'll just shoot at this priest out there by themselves. And utterly miss. That's pretty miserable. I was hoping I could do some damage to that priest, maybe even disable them, and that would make me a little more comfortable running around here with Sophia. So if I want to dash, I need to basically follow that line. This will leave my berserker a little exposed, but this guy could take a couple shots. Big distance, wouldn't be too inclined to hit. Viral damage won't kill him. And if I run here, he'll duck as well. Okay, priest down. Beautiful. So we'll push up with Sophia.
Come get some.
Fledgling, so we're not too fussed about that. That's the key structure I'm meant to be protecting, so I'm not going to take a shot at that. Okay. So Sophia's just kind of too far away to be very impactful at the moment.
Ready, willing, and able. Moving in quick.
Now that that guy's out of the picture, Jacob can come up here fairly safely, set up an overwatch. Okay, so we've got one of them panicked.
Here goes.
Yeah, we'll give this a try. See what happens. Yeah, there's just too much stuff in the way. Yep, I've used you, used you, used you. Cool. I guess that's our turn. Jacob. Yep, through the pillar. What are you going to shoot at, Lorax? Okay, Sophia. What I expected. Only 4 virus, not too bad. Berserker's going to take some damage. Fair bit of damage, as we can see. It was pretty painful.
Just need to catch my breath.
Has that marked for death on him as well. But it does mean they've made the mistake of running into melee range against a berserker. So I don't all know how that was going to play out.
Channel open.
Let's do this.
Okay, yep, we can see him again. Good.
Acquiring target. Gotcha.
The damage.
Let's show 'em what we can do.
I actually can't get up there from here. That's interesting. All right.
No time to waste.
Push forward. This berserker's going to be able to get to us though. Okay. Okay, no rifle for you.
Nothing's getting past me.
You have not enough action points left to do anything meaningful. Can we again try to get this guy? So we haven't lost any of the key structures. We have got some damage on some of them, so we won't be getting a perfect score in that regard.
Can't wait. Already there.
Oh, no point just standing around here.
I've got this.
A little bit of chip damage, not much, but it's better than none. Okay, he does still have his hammer. This guy doesn't regenerate and doesn't have super good armor. I think it's about 20. Okay, very good. This guy's out of the fight. Oh no, he's still got one arm. Okay, no, he's not out of the fight. He's going to be very, very hurt, but he's not out of the fight. It's about 20, 16, 15, 12. Okay, less than that. So sort of sniper level armor.
What's our move?
So let's
No time to lose.
dash over as close as we can get. Try to take some pistol shots.
This better work.
I shouldn't have taken a pistol shot. I could have thrown the grenade. Missed. Just suppressing, right? Well, that's realistically all we can do this turn. Okay, so this guy's turn is healing himself. Good. That's fantastic. So he can't do anything to hurt us. Don't shoot Sophia. Now this guy can still stomp. Spencer has done work this mission. We got that kill and run. Beautiful. So he should be able to come over here and off this guy. Yarshalak. And I, of course, could get these guys to run around and finish him off, but then that's mission experience not going to one of my dudes. Excellent. Excellent. So the lore of my mercenary berserker, I think, is it's a breakaway sect. So we've got that, and we've got the Forsaken, and we've got actual Anno. So it was a three-way Anu fight there. Yeah, 86%. That's pretty good still, all things considered. Nice little influx of materials, just when we needed them. Beautiful. Just checking my graphics are set up. You got that extra attacks on Haven's Void Omen. So we'll get that Spy Master and send him to Phoenix Point. Stella. Stella! So the really interesting mix of abilities here. Takedown, which is normally from New Jericho. Now, admittedly, this is not necessarily the most helpful ability for a infiltrator, but I really like the Biochemist, the 25% extra viral paralysis and poison damage. That's very appealing to me. One thing I really like about the mercenaries is that they already have this mix of skills to get you to think about unusual combinations, which is something I know the Phoenix Rising team, encouraged everyone to think about different ways that you can approach character building now that their mod means that there's not clearly best ways like the Terminator builds. So one thing that I actually had been trying previously was an infiltrator priest class. I've been sort of theory crafting and trying to build one up, but never got far enough in the campaign to really play around with it. And one of the interactions I was looking forward to getting to play with was Biochemist with the poison crossbow. There is also, spoiler alert, the priest is also slightly stealthier. He's got the Synedrian neon green armor with a lot of stealth perks, and the infiltrator vanish ability. I like the priest less because you can't mutate him with a head to get the extra will points. But Biochemist I think is really nice on an infiltrator. It works really well, obviously, with poison grenades. But yeah, really good with the poison crossbow, the paralysis weapons. So I just really like having access to this. I'm not going to pretend it's the most powerful thing in the world. It just tickles my fancy, and I really like this this specific mercenary. This one and the Berserker are my favorites from what I've seen. Takedown, honestly, I would have preferred this was something else. But Takedown is a surprisingly good ability. Bashing isn't something you do all that often. And Takedown is, a little bit of a variant on that doesn't really scream out as being super impressive, but it is really helpful in a couple of situations. It can come in really clutch, which I guess in some ways is very similar to this Die Hard ability. I don't love it, but it's a level 2 ability. It's very cheap. And again, when it triggers, it's going to feel so good and so powerful. Similarly, the situation where Takedown comes in really handy, it can absolutely save you in a handful of select situations. And I guess that's kind of a theme with the level 2 abilities, although the Synedrian one is realistically just very good. The Anu one's actually pretty good as well. So Anu get Breathe Mist. It's a bit expensive in terms of action points. So you don't want to use it all the time, but it is way more helpful than I first imagined when I saw it in the Better Classes mod before Terror from the Void came out. Same team, obviously. Breathe Mist is really helpful in a lot of situations. I mentioned how the Berserker really wants a lot of will points, so being able to recharge is really good. And the Synedrian Overwatch increased accuracy is also just great, especially for snipers. But yeah, super happy with this infiltrator. I like that they're using the marketplace to open up some ideas and combinations that you might not otherwise think of. So all of them have slightly different abilities in the second row to what a character from that class would normally have, and a mix of the faction origin feats as well. I really like the mercenaries. I don't love every specific mercenary, but the idea as a whole and the execution, where it's combinations of different abilities and armor that is different. I haven't looked at the armor as much, but I've touched on the Berserker armor and said that I like this more than the default Berserker armor because you get more actual armor, which is super important for an up-close character, and you get a mix of what stats it's buffing. I don't have... This is 16 and 20. Yeah, so I guess this Infiltrator armor is just strictly worse. Because you get the -1 speed, even though it looks so much better. So I could be wrong, but I feel like with this one specifically, the Infiltrator armor, it is actually a bit worse. But if you look at the other mercenaries, their armor is different. So the Priest one comes with the green Synedrian, one of the console, I think the Xbox promo armor, and it's got a lot more stealth and gives them more speed and a bit more defense than a Priest would normally have. The Heavy... So the Heavy has strictly worse armor, but it's still really interesting because it's like, yeah, 489, less than 500 materials for a Heavy. If I were to recruit a Heavy from New Jericho, that's like 800 materials plus food plus tech. If I were to equip my own Heavy on top of the hiring fee, just for the armor, I would be looking at 2, 3, 4, 400 materials, some tech, building a weapon as well. Let's take a look at the tier. Easily around 500 materials, plus some tech, plus the food to recruit them. You know, you do get a lot of bang for your buck, even though that armor's strictly worse. But yeah, the others that I've seen, the armor's just a bit different. And the assault is similar. They've got the blue promo armor, and it's just spec'd a bit differently. I really like it. Just, you know, sort of... It creates interesting choices and interesting trade-offs, but it also opens up some interesting possibilities and combinations of abilities and skills and class that a lot of players would otherwise maybe not experience. And I think that's neat. Okay, I have my shotgun now. Good to know. Anyway, rant over. Let's get back exploring.
Research complete.
I have my sentient AIs. Ooh, the Brute Alpha. Umbras exist now. And they've got snipers. Don't love that. I'm also surprised I'm seeing this quite this early. That's pretty brutal. When is... Okay. Oh, I don't want to have to abandon this scan. I'm so close. Okay, beautiful. Let's get down there. I'm cutting it close.
Research complete.
Gas technology, thank you very much. I do like the new Jericho weapons. Okay, we're going to make it comfortably. That's good. Get some more resources. Very welcome at this stage. Probably will want ready for action, but I'll save those points for now. Let's just double check everyone is well equipped. You should have a second clip. I believe off camera I removed a bunch of stuff from people's inventories. In preparation for the ambush mission to create more space in our inventories for materials and resources, etc. Assault rifle proficiency, not bad. So I just wanted to check that everyone was reasonably well equipped. So we'll do this Haven defense and then we'll probably wrap this video up. Getting a bit late at night and you can all probably tell I'm a little tired and getting a bit distracted. Okay. So I've got a dude over there. And some buildings here I need to protect, some buildings there I need to protect.
I'm prepared.
Let's go make a friend.
Ready, willing, and able.
Let's poke around, see what we can see. Okay, we're going to use the car to scout. Okay, there's a crabman over there. Good to know. But I'm more immediately concerned with what's in this direction. Yeah. And that's why. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff going on over there. Brilliant. Good to know.
Moving in.
Now, this way looks pretty clear. I'm just sending Sophia around to just be safe, to be sure. There's a sniper over there as well.
Come get some.
Nice big Overwatch. Let's go make a friend.
Here they are.
Okay. We got a squishy tadpole friend over there as well.
Area covered.
Shoot. Overwatch. Brilliant. Overwatch.
Getting past me.
Heading out.
Mad Dog can just move into the corner there. Not a bad first turn. Ah, these Myrmidons. I hate them. Vexatious creatures. Couldn't they have all stayed clumped up to be grenaded next turn? That would have been much more convenient for me. Okay, crab is down. Okay, that's a sniper Triton. That sucks. Okay, but he missed, so luck is on our side, I guess. Okay, well, these two are bumping up. I'm happy about that. Okay, so this guy's going to spawn an Umbra.
Can't wait.
Ready, willing, and able. Come get some.
Which is why I can't control my game at the moment. They say an Umbra doesn't just kill you, it steals your soul. In Terror from the Void, the Umbra can spawn in place of a dead Arthron or Triton with the Touched by the Void ability, which they have a chance to roll at the start of each complete turn. The chance to roll is the total amount of delirium of all your operatives on the mission, divided by 2. The Umbra can only attack characters with delirium or characters caught in the mist, but they can be attacked by all characters. So sort of the mass psychosis given form.
Let's show them what we can do. Already there.
Best way to deal with them at this point in the game is Overwatch ambush. We'll move the car out of the way.
Receiving loud and clear.
We'll let Mad Dog throw a grenade down there. We may end up shooting one with the car as well, or taking some shots with other people, but we'll let our units that can level up and gain experience do some of the damage so that they can level up and gain experience. Okay, Myrmidon is still in the fight. This is, look, just too tempting. So clean. They both picked a fight with the, you know, explosive rain of death car. So let's give them a fight with the explosive rain of death car.
I'm on the move.
So you're just going to protect those. It's hard to know where this Myrmidon's going to go. Could come around and try to get to Mad Dog. It might go down after either of the important buildings.
Watch out.
I could have brought Sophia around to shoot at those guys and use Sophia and the Synedrian assault that I picked up. But I didn't, and it's done now. I don't see a lot of value in rushing all the way down there with Sophia, trying to get her down here to join in the fight. I think this mission may literally be ended before she reaches the other side of the map, but either way, the battle will be well and truly concluded before she can add anything to it. Myrmidon's being weird, but that's fine. Thank you very much.
Take that.
Walking into my Overwatch cone. It'll get a couple of attacks. Does it get a second? No. Okay, and the Umbra's not seen me yet.
Ready.
So we can come over here and finish this off with our unit to get the experience.
Ready to engage.
Managed to find the 3 pixels that wouldn't result in a hit. It's a real talent. So we'll Overwatch like this from there.
Ready.
Push up with Maria.
I've got this.
Now these Umbras are not anything to sneeze at by any means.
Area covered.
They can do a fair chunk of damage, but I think we'll be okay. We'll throw a couple of bombs at it because we can. We have the car. It's what we built it for. The Scarab. Yeah, when I first started playing Phoenix Point, that was literally my only tactic. Long-range bombardment with Scarab. That is how I handled every mission. And then when the bomb Chirons, early Phoenix Point when the bomb Chirons were the first type to spawn. Those were the days. Yeah, when the bomb Chirons started spawning and the Pandorans could bombard me from long range, I felt very hard done by. let me tell you. Let's jump up here. I can't get close enough to take a shotgun shot. I can't launch a grenade from this angle. Can't really do much of anything. Just wait for this Umbra to die. Okay. They managed to find the way around the Synedrian sniper overwatch cone that went into Jacob's. Anyone level up? No? Well, that's a little disappointing. Little disappointing. He doesn't walk around with a metal storage container on their back. Oh, we get a nice chunk of change. Synedrian likes us a little bit more. We have not found the colony that spawned that, which is a little unfortunate. Would have been nice to find it. So it could be that it's outside of our scanning radius. You know, so we could build a scanner here. We might want to unlock this base here in Australia at some point. There's a few things we can do. I'm not in the world's biggest rush, but the fact that there is another nest around here is a little bit irksome. The nests are what fuel, like nests, colonies, citadels, and infested havens are what generate the advancement points for the Pandorans that allow them to send out the stronger evolutions, things like this. So you really do want to like find them and take them out as quickly as possible. It's just a little bit challenging because you can't really feasibly activate every base and have full scanning coverage. You know, so you do kind of want to... You're just kind of hoping when there's an attack that you will find the location. Ah, there we go. It's overrun. Time for overrun.
So, new Jericho.
Oh, and the technician exists now. Good to know. Overrun over here. So, do we want to swap the team out for that mission? I'm tempted to take Tia. So the snipers are just quite helpful for dealing with the Forsaken. But we didn't do too badly in that last, in the Anu defense, but we're not going to be able to shoot things with the car. As a lot of that mission is inside, indoors.
Research complete.
Let's come back here. Regardless, we're not going to be tackling that mission in this video. It'd also be nice to get Stella some mission experience, but I'm not going to be taking her into Overrun. She's not going to be able to contribute a whole lot. Snipers could also be helpful because of the armor break. That's a toughie. That is a, yeah, there's something to think about there. I also might want to build bulldogs for the rest of the team so that people like Sophia can actually contribute to that battle. Regardless, that's going to be a problem for our next video. As always, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Do the YouTube things. Stay brilliant. I'm going to catch you real soon.